Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the royal family. And today I'm talking about Harry and the incredible news that he wants to sue Sasha Walpole for invading his privacy. Sasha is the lady who was Harry's first sexual encounter when he was a teenager. Having written about losing his virginity at 16 or 17 years of age at the back of a pub on a balmy summer night, it seems that it all has to be Harry's way, i.e. that he can share whatever he likes, but if someone else does, then he sues. Harry wrote in his book about losing his virginity to his good friend Sasha. He described how Sasha loved horses, which was not surprising as she was a groom to Prince Charles's horses at Sandringham. And he describes how she rode him like a stallion and slapped him on his rump and sent him away. Many felt that this was too much information and that Harry should have been a little bit more discreet. According to Sasha, Harry did not contact her at all to tell her that he was going to put this in his book. He didn't pre-warn her, which would have been the right thing to do. In fact, the most appropriate thing to do would have been to ask permission in the first place, or not mention it at all in his book. Sasha, who is no longer a groom, but is now a digger driver, tells during an interview her version of events in her open, truthful and philosophical way. The way she describes it was that it shouldn't have happened as they were friends, but it was a drunken, passionate romp which lasted all of 5 minutes. Sasha talked a lot about how it was her birthday, and Harry bought her a stuffed Miss Piggy toy, which he had won earlier in the day. She describes how she was on the rebound from a relationship, in fact her first serious relationship, and that Harry tried to cheer her up. Harry's way of cheering her up was to bring her a tray of 10 shorts, which they would share. She admitted that they became quite drunk and they went outside for a cigarette, and then it developed rapidly from there. Harry did not need to go into any more detail than that, but he seemed to think the whole world needed to know the intimate details, albeit exaggerated and skewed to make him look good in some way by using the word stallion, not because she liked horses, but because Harry wanted to appear to be some kind of stud, I would imagine. Sasha, during her interview, said that she had not had contact with Harry in 21 years and was shocked to hear that he had written about her in his book. In my opinion, as Sasha was a loyal friend to Harry, by never mentioning it for over 2 decades, then Harry should have spoken to her first. All she has done now is to give her version of events, still gracious to Harry because she doesn't contradict anything he said, but she says enough for us to know that it was most definitely inglorious, as Harry had said. And as it was 5 minutes, she said, and the stallion reference was to her working with and liking horses. Although she generously states that, although she discovered that Harry was a virgin, she said Harry knew what he was doing. She didn't discover this until afterwards, so she didn't know at the time, but she states that he knew what he was doing, in her opinion. Harry could have left it at that, but now he's suing Sasha. In my opinion, not because she said it was a wham-bam thing and all of 5 minutes, not because she went into detail, but because Meghan is insulted that Sasha confidently said that Harry married down. That's what I think. Good on her, I say. She is her own woman and she's being honest. She's only stating what is obvious to the world. If you consider all Harry's girlfriends, especially Chelsea and Cressida, whether successful in business, modelling, acting or digger driving, Harry did in no way marry up. It's this truth that gets under the skin of Harry's wife, and the drama continues. And for those of you who like a good slideshow, here are some pictures of Harry's ex. Well, some of his exes. And you tell me, did Harry marry up? Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.